Hey everybody, Prepper Nurse 1 here. Today is Saturday, December 30th, 2017. It warmed up to a whopping 18 today, but that was down in town, so it's probably about 10 degrees up here, 10 or 12. So Heather wanted to go thrifting today, and so we did that, and she got a few things, and actually got them really cheap. What'd you get, like 5 things, Heather? She got 6 different tops for a grand total of $13. And so while she was thrifting, I went out and did a little bit of running around, and I wanted to add to my food storage today. So what I ended up doing is I picked up 10 pounds, one of the cats, 10 pounds of navy beans today, and then got 10 pounds of black beans as well. And here's the thing is, and somebody had made mention of this, and I thought this was pretty cool, and I thought it was a really great comment. Having all the dried beans, when SHTF happens, you can germinate them and grow them as well to try to get production that way. So you have seeds, and I think a lot of people forget the fact that these are basically seeds, and you can grow them and make more. So I think that that's a really cool thing. So I added another 20 pounds of beans. Those are all going to go into long-term food storage. That's basically what those are for. I also picked up another thing, a case of chili today. And with the chili, the reason that I actually get the chili, and I actually like the chili, is the fat content in the chili. There's about 2 servings per container, and it's 370 calories per serving. So it's a real good fat content in that one small can. You know, you're looking at 740 calories. Where if you buy a can of beans, you're looking at maybe 50 calories or something like that. So taking up the same amount of space, but you got quite a few more calories. And I actually like the chili. I've had it obviously several times already, and we have it in our food rotation. But so I had another case of that today. So there's 12 more cans of that. What I also picked up was 12 cans of the diced stewed tomatoes. And that's more for, when we're cooking. If I'm, going to make up some elbow macaronis, and I want to put, tomatoes in it and stuff for flavor. That's why I got those. I had hoped to have canned a bunch this year, and if anybody's followed the channel, you know that the tomatoes were the only thing in the garden that went to crap, and everything else did fantastic. So it was an off year for tomatoes, I guess, for everybody. But so that's what I added to the food storage today. It was, about $47, I think, was my total investment. And I'm not sure how long this would feed anybody, to be honest with you. If you ate 1 can of chili, if you were by yourself and you ate 1 can of chili a day, there's 12 days right there. And then you got 10 pounds of the navy beans and 10 pounds of the black beans, and then you got 12 cases of stewed tomatoes. So it adds to our food preps. I will always continue to add to the food preps. And I think it's really, really important. Having enough of the dried beans and the different varieties of dried beans is really, really a good thing. I wanted to add more of the navy beans, and I definitely wanted to add more of the black beans. I have an absolute ton of the split green peas and pinto beans. I got a ton of that. And, I have lentils as well. I got a lot of lentils. So I definitely, like lima beans is something I got to look and see where I'm at. I got my list someplace, and I have to look and see exactly where I'm at as far as what I have packed away as far as that goes. So, it's good things to add to food storage. Continuing to add to your food storage is a really, really good thing. Also, like I said, thrifting, going to the store and getting, a lot of clothes for a very cheap price. I mean, she got 6 tops and she paid a grand total of $13 for it. You can't walk into a regular store and basically buy one top for 13 bucks, especially a woman's. So that's a huge, huge thing. Very snowy today at the homestead. It's snowing again. It's cold outside, obviously, so we have the wood stove rock and roll and have had it going non-stop. And so that's been a nice thing to have. And so we just had a very low-key day here at the homestead. But like I said, we got to town and gassed up all the gas containers that needed to be gassed as well. And I always, to be honest with you, if one of my 5-gallon cans gets empty, I go and I fill it right back up immediately. I don't like not having the gas on hand. And so, and like I said, I always am making sure that my tank is better. If it gets to half full, I fill it up. So, today I had to fill up one of the 5-gallon cans, and I topped off the gas tank as well, and I was already at 3/4 of a tank when I topped it off. So, but those are the things that, I try to think ahead on, and, try to make sure that I have enough, gas and for whatever emergency is going to come up. And, if it's a short-term emergency of a couple of weeks or so, we have plenty of gas, and we have, plenty of food, and, we have plenty of wood, and so we can stay warm, and, we can stay, have the power on, and that's important. And, I did want to show you guys one other thing. Let me go grab it real quick. So one of the other things that we just added, we had gone to the store the other day, Save-A-Lot actually, and they had a bin with the movies. So I love The Lost Boys. I think it's a great movie. Watched it, I can even tell you how many times. And I also really like Starship Troopers. So they were $3 a piece. We picked those up as well because entertainment in a post-event is going to give you some form of normalcy, and I think that that's really, really important. We have a tremendous amount of board games. I've done a lot of videos on that before as far as also entertainment goes, but if we can still have power and we're able to power up our laptops and stuff like that, then we can watch movies. And for, like I said, for $3 a piece for these movies. And I'll tell you what, these are movies I'd watch now over and over again. I've probably seen this one 25 times, and I've probably seen this one closer to 40 times. But love those movies. And like I said, for the price, for $3, I mean, where are you going to go? You can't go wrong for that. And again, it's just adding to your preps as well. It's another way of adding to your preps. And it's very smart to do. Like I said, entertainment, keeping yourself entertained at night when, you've got downtime or whatnot. You need to have some form of normalcy, and that's really, really important. So anyway, so that's what we've been doing, and like I said, we continue to prep, and we'll always continue to prep. It's to me, it's something that's very, very important. I'm going to be doing a run to Sam's Club probably in January, and the game plan when I go there, they have the 50-pound bags of rice, and I'm probably, believe it or not, I'm going to probably end up picking up at least 250 pounds of rice. I really want to jack up my rice and make sure I have way more than enough. I already have quite a bit of rice packed away already, but with adding that much more, it's realistically, guys, it's about peace of mind more than anything else. And it's knowing that we have enough to take care of ourselves, and people that we care about, and the people in our group. And if we can help somebody else out, we will. If we can't, then we won't. I mean, it's basically going to be individual judgment call at that time. To sit here and say exactly what I'm going to do at that point in time, if I would turn somebody away or not, I can't 100% say one way or the other. Now, if somebody was trying to take our stuff, that's a no-brainer, okay? But somebody had mentioned that the biggest thing in a post-event would be protecting what you have. And I agree with that. It's going to be very important to be able to protect what you have, and especially if people know that you have stuff, they're going to want what you have. So security is going to be a huge thing, and so that's kind of important. We'll talk about that some more in another video. But so I wanted to show you today what we did. Continuing to add to the food preps, I think, is very important. You know, I've kind of slowed down recently on it. I added quite a bit of food already this year to our preps. I added a lot of beans this year. Better than 300 pounds of beans, I think, this year alone. But, you know, once you think you have enough, get more. That's my rule of thumb. So anyway, guys, I'm going to jump off of here for now. And I hope everybody's having a good weekend. Tomorrow is the last day of the year, so we will do a video tomorrow. But remember, guys, hug and kiss the ones you love. Tell them every single day. Tomorrow is not guaranteed. We never know what's going to happen. And remember, guys, it's STD. It's one step at a time, one thing at a time, and one day at a time. Whatever your goals are, whatever you're trying to reach, you can do it. The only one that's going to stop you from getting there is yourself. So, on that note, I will let you go. Be safe. Drive carefully out there. I know anybody that's in the Northeast, the weather is treacherous, okay? I will talk to you all tomorrow. Prepper Nurse 1, out.